In this video, I will share with you the latest injury Tim has gone through, including the root cause of the injury and how did he recover from it. Welcome to KJ Badminton. Injury is the last thing a badminton player wants. By all means, avoid it, but when we are facing one, you will want to recover as soon as possible. In sports science terminology, injury can be classified in 3 different types. Number 1, direct injury, caused by an external force. For example, you were hit by a badminton and you have a scar. Second type is indirect injury, which is due to overstretching, poor techniques, fatigue, and lack of fitness. You will not see a scar outside. The third type of injury is overusing. When you overuse certain part of the muscle, you will get injury. In Tim's case that I'm going to share with you, it is an overuse injury. What really happened? Tim's usual jogging posture is by landing on his heel every time when he has made a step. That day, I tried to correct Tim's posture by asking him to land on his forefoot so that the calf and the thigh muscle will be trained more. He did just that in the Sunday morning 8-kilometer jog. As usual, he went into his morning training after the jog, followed by an afternoon sparring session. He looked really exhausted by the afternoon. I can tell that his lunges when he's trying to retrieve shots in the front court, it is not going smooth. Let's call Sunday as a day 1. Day 2, morning when he woke up, he complained that there are muscle soreness. I took it lightly at that time, thinking that the new jogging posture is causing the muscle soreness. With that in mind, I have arranged him to continue training in the afternoon session. During the training, it is obvious that he couldn't do his lunges at all. At day 3 morning, when he woke up, not only the pain of the muscle persists, but he is also feeling some mild pain at his lower back. That worries me. The pain is centric at the same level of the muscle soreness, but at the center of the spine. At that time, I knew we have to stop his training for recovery. He is officially entered an injury state. Please make sure that you stay through the end of the video because I will share with you the lesson learned so that you will also benefit from it. Day 4, we have cancelled all training. Without knowing how severe the injury is, our first attempt for recovery is to visit an acupuncture doctor. After the acupuncture session, doctor advice is that it will take 48 hours for the higher blood circulation to take place before we'll see the results. One of the ways to gauge if the recovery is happening is to ask the injured individual himself by describing how many percent is better compared to the day before and also compared to day 1. This is a very important measurement, at least based on feeling, especially to know if the treatment is the right type of treatment or not. Tim described it is only 20% better compared to day 1. I knew the treatment is not effective. I made an appointment with a physiologist the next day. Day 7, after school, Tim visited the physiologist come sports massage therapies. The physiologist is very helpful by placing Tim on a resonance machine targeting to release the back muscle. Based on her, Tim's back muscle is super ultra tight and compressing the spine, causing the pain. At least we know the root cause right now. Day 8 morning, Tim described that he is 25% better compared to day 1, but the pain is still there and couldn't do the training. That also confirms that the previous treatment is not as effective as we wanted to. Very quickly, I made an appointment with a sports injury therapist. We secured a slot to go see her at her home the same evening. Remember, that's already day 8. We went there. 6 acupuncture needles went into Tim's back with electric pulses. The session lasted for 30 minutes, then followed by another 30 minutes of massaging session. The therapist advised to rest him for 2 days from training. Don't touch the racket, don't jog, do not do anything, just rest. Then followed by a light session with jumping smashes to gauge his recovery. If the pain disappeared, we don't have to revisit her again. Else, come back for another session. If you feel this video is bringing you any value, please support the channel by pressing the like button of the video. It really means a lot. Day 9 morning. First thing I woke up is to walk to Tim and ask how is he feeling. He says it's 60% better compared to the worst pain and 50% better compared to yesterday's morning's pain level. With that, I am certain that we are having the right treatment for him right now. Day 10, Tim reported that he's 80% better compared to day 1 in the morning. I'm super pleased with it. In the afternoon, around 5 p.m, we went down to the badminton court in our condo, did a proper 30-minute warm-up, then some light training including shuttle control and so on. The last exercise is the test that's being asked by the therapist, which is the jumping smash. Unfortunately, he's still experiencing some minor pain and it bothers him. On the spot, I contacted the doctor and confirmed to pay her another visit that evening. When we got there, a similar process of acupuncture with 4 needles and electric pulses plus a massage section took place. Day 11, when Tim woke up, he reported to me he's no longer in pain. I am so happy. From that point onwards, I resumed his training and updated the coaches on his condition so that they don't push him too hard and ramp him slowly in the respective training sessions. In about another 10 days after day 11, he is completely back on track. Before I come to the lesson learned, if you feel there are any values for you in this video, please do me a favor to subscribe to the channel. It will make a huge difference to the channel. 2 lessons learned from this chapter of injury. Number 1, if there's a change in exercise way, may that be jogging posture, may that be jumping or skipping exercises, do not introduce the change too aggressively. The sports injury therapist told me to do the change in Tim's case for only 1 to 2 kilometers, then slowly increasing it until he's comfortable. That's lesson number 1. Lesson number 2, pay super close attention to yourself or your kid during training. If certain posture is not being able to perform at the optimal level, in this case the lunges, the player is likely in or very near to injury state. My guess is if we avoided the day 2 training, Tim could have shortened the total recovery period by easily 50%. I will continue to make more videos on injury learnings. This will be shared and hope all are learning from it. Avoiding injury is key. Else, if you are really getting an injury state, shorten the recovery period when possible. If you have similar or relevant experience on injury, please share your comment below the video. I will try to respond to all comments. Thank you and have a nice day.